I have a leadership tip for you today. Stop, drop, and roll. Now, I'm not talking about what you do if you are on fire, although that is also what you do if you're on fire, is you stop, drop, and roll. But if you just feel like you're on fire or like everything around you is going crazy, you can still do the same thing. Just remember, stop, drop, and roll. One of the biggest challenges I see that leaders have, especially if they are leading a team through a transition or a time of big change or a lot of conflict, is they react from the same energetic space that the problem's coming at them. They get caught up in this kind of panicky feeling and they rush to make decisions, they swing into action, and they don't take time to just stop and reflect. And the leaders that do that, the leaders that it's almost like a panic energy, are some of the least effective leaders there are. But the leaders that can manage their energy and stop, drop, and roll are the ones that actually see their team through the crisis, through the change, through the transition, and get to the other side. So what do I mean by stop, drop, and roll? Honestly, obviously, I don't mean fall to the ground and roll around. But I do mean, first of all, stop. Stop. Take a deep breath and walk away from whatever the situation is. Unless the building is literally on fire, anything else can wait 1 minute or 5 minutes. You don't have to respond right away. There is something in you, I know, that wants to. There's an indignation or an anger or a fear that wants to just shoot off an email or give a direction or walk down to a different department and change something. But stop. Take a deep breath and just calm down for a minute. And then drop. By drop, I mean drop your energy. Drop your energy from your brain, which is in the problem-solving mode, and so it's going a million miles an hour, which is good. That's what it's supposed to do. But it's not necessarily the most effective thing for you to do right now. So drop out of your brain and into your body. Just feel how you're feeling. So once you've stopped, drop into your body. Do you have sweaty palms, racing heart, dry mouth? All those things mean that you're probably in some sort of panic or low-grade adrenaline rush. So drop. Stop, drop, and then roll. Roll with whatever comes next. You don't have to control the situation. You can watch it play out and still be in control. I'll give you an example. I recently had an opportunity to be in a leadership position, and someone else was challenging my leadership. Now, the first thing I wanted to do when I got an email that challenged my leadership was to immediately send off a nasty email reasserting my authority and go around and tell the staff to ignore that email, that that person overstepped their bounds, and to then call the board and let the board know that they need to rein this person in. Instead, I stopped, took a deep breath, walked away, dropped into my body, and realized that this was all coming from an old sense of being challenged and not liking that. And then I just ignored it. I rolled with it. I just told anyone who asked me, well, you can do it if you want. That's not what I'm directing you to do, and I'm in charge. And eventually, it all went away without me having to do anything. So if you really are facing a challenge and want to be a great leader, remember, you can just stop, drop, and roll.